invader in fashion, speakers and sound. Take it away to the underground, the underground.
Hello everyone! Okay, so we're going to start by priming our face, and I'm just using the Benefit Professional Primer. And I'm just going to evenly distribute this all over my face, and this is going to fill in any pores, and it's also going to help your makeup last all night long. Now I'm taking a concealer and we're going to cover our dark circles. So I'm going to create a little upside down triangle under the eyes and apply some to the lids and around the nose. And I'm just using my beauty blender and I just spritz some Fix Plus on it to keep it wet, and I'm just going to blend the concealer out. And if you've never tried a beauty blender before, I recommend it because it blends so beautifully and it's super easy to use. It's just a sponge, but it's great. Alright, it's time for foundation, and I'm using my Makeup Forever, my cat fell off. I'm using my Makeup Forever HD foundation, and I first initially apply it to the half of my face, but I end up applying it to my whole face. I actually didn't plan out how I was going to do this look. I kind of just went with it, so a lot of this stuff is just off the top of my head. So I'm just using my F80 Kabuki brush from Sigma, which I love because it just gives me the fullest coverage with any kind of foundation. And now I'm just applying the foundation to the other side of my face.
The underground.
Alright, so now I'm taking my Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and this is from NYX. And I'm only going to apply this to half of my face, and this is going to be for the zombie side because zombies are a little bit more paler, well, a lot more paler actually. So I'm just going to draw a line down the center of my face so that I only stay on that side. And if you have like a white foundation or white paint, I recommend using that. I don't have that, so I like to find what I can use at home, and this is what I have, and I used this last year and it worked fine for me. So I'm just going to blend this out with the same Kabuki brush, and this is just going to make half of our face a lot more paler. Now I'm just taking a flat synthetic brush and I'm just going to go down the middle of the line just to blend everything out. And you can go as pale as you want. I'm just going to add a little bit more just so I can get a little bit more coverage. I'm going to be using my Cinema Secret translucent powder to set the white side of my face, and this is going to help the makeup last all night long. And for the other side of my face, I'm going to be using my Makeup Forever HD powder, and I'm just going to set the side of my face just like I did on the other side. Now we're just going to work on the left side of our face, and I'm going to start by filling in my brows with the Benefit Brows A Go-Go kit. And I'm just going to use a lighter shade towards the inner part of the brow and the darker shade on the outer parts of the brow. And once you're done, just go ahead and take a spoolie and brush that out to blend everything together. And now I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Brow Gel in Caramel. And I'm just going to sweep this over the brows, and it's going to tint our brows and keep your brows in place. And now taking my Smashbox Full Exposure palette, I'm taking this chocolate brown color, and I'm just going to run this on the outer third of the eye, and we're going to kind of blend it towards the... Alright, so now you want to go in with a medium brown color, and I'm using Texture from MAC, which is one of my faves, and I'm just going to blend this bad boy out so that there's no harsh lines. And then I want to go back in with that chocolate brown color and deepen that up because we lost a little bit of color from blending. And now I'm taking my Master Kajal eyeliner from Maybelline, and we're going to pop this on our tight line and a bit on our lash line, as well on the waterline and bottom lash line. And this is just going to be the base for the eyeshadow that we pop right on top of it, and this is really going to smoke out the look. So then I'm going back into that chocolate brown eyeshadow with the pencil brush, and we're just going to smoke out that bottom lash line. And then with a different brush, I'm going back into the color Texture, and we're just going to blend out the brown just like we did on the top. Alright, and now we're going to take the Sigma Gel eyeliner, and we're just going to create a wing line. And now we're going to highlight the inner corner of our eyes with this champagne color from the Full Exposure palette, and we're just going to pop this on the inner corner of the eyes. And now it's time for lashes, and I'm using my Doll Me Up lashes from Velour. And for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, Velour Lashes will be donating $1 to every purchase sold. So go ahead and curl your lashes. And then you want to wait for the glue to get tacky, and then go ahead and pop those bad boys on. And now I'm taking my Tarte mascara and we're going to apply this to the bottom lash line as well as the top lashes to blend the fake and real lashes together. Alright, now it's time for bronzer, and I'm using my infamous Hoola bronzer that I love so very much. And we're just going to take a brush and contour our cheek area and the temples and the jawline. And I'm going to use a little more than I normally would just because it's Halloween and you can do that. And for blush, I'm taking Blissful from Tarte, and we're just going to take this on the apples of our cheeks. And then I like to go in with a stippling brush and just blend everything out. So now it's time for the fun part, the other side of the face. And I'm just taking this prosthetic that you can get at any Halloween store. And this is just a cheek prosthetic. And I'm just going to map out where I want to place the prosthetic on my cheek. So then you want to take some Spirit Glue, and this is from Cinema Secrets, and I'm just going to apply it all over the prosthetic, all around the edges. You want to do a good amount so that it sticks on your cheek. So then wait for it to get a little bit tacky, and then you want to pop it on and make sure you press down all the way so that the whole thing is stuck to your face. And now I'm going to go back in with the Makeup Forever HD foundation as well as the Jumbo Pencil and Milk, and we're just going to mix this little cocktail on our hand to create a light pale foundation that we used earlier, and we're just going to go over the prosthetic as much as you can. So I did have a little bit of trouble covering the edges because I didn't have like a real pale liquid foundation. It was just kind of like a mixture of things. So now I'm going back in with the Jumbo Pencil and Milk, and I'm just really going to apply it to the edges just to kind of conceal it, but I end up putting blood all around the edges so that you can't see it anyways. But yeah, like I said, I kind of just went with the flow. I didn't really plan this out, so yeah, I'm just trying to make things work with what I have at home. And I'm also going to apply a little bit more of the Jumbo Pencil all over the face just to make it a lot more paler. And then of course, don't forget to go back and set everything that you worked so hard on. And now you want to take a red lipstick. I'm just using Ruby Woo from MAC, and with a precise brush, you're just going to apply this lipstick into the middle of the prosthetic so that the blood looks extra vibrant. Now I'm going to go in with the blood gel from Cinema Secret, and with the same brush, I'm just going to apply this inside of the prosthetic, and I also apply it outside of the prosthetic. You can kind of get crazy and creative with this. It just depends on however much blood you prefer. And I went ahead and popped on my evil red contacts. Woo! Okay, so now we're going to take a mystery eyeshadow from MAC, and I'm just going to start by applying this all over the lids and a little bit above the crease. Now I'm going to take Blackberry from MAC, and I'm going to start creating the bruises on my face. Going back in with Ruby Woo lipstick from MAC, I'm going to start creating the veins on my face, and I'm just using a thin eyeliner brush to create the little squiggly lines, and yeah, you just want to start creating the veins on your face.
Feeling the stress, feeling the pressure, release with finesse. Mind over matter, words and prose.
Now I'm going to go back into Blackberry, and we're going to start to contour the temples and just create more bruises on your face.
Taken away to the underground, the underground.
Now I'm going to go back into the blood gel, and we're going to apply this to the hairline.
The underground.
And now I'm just going to go back into Blackberry again and add a lot more eyeshadow onto the eyes to create darker and more intense bruises. Alright, now I'm going to go back into the gel liner, and we're just going to start creating little stitches down the center of our face, and this is going to keep the zombie half separate from the human half. And I'm going back into the blood, and we're just going to apply this to the lips and on the side of the lips. Going back onto the human side, I'm just going to take Vino lip liner, and we're just going to line half of our lips. And then I'm going to take Cyber lipstick, and we're just going to fill the lips in. And I'm just going back in again with the blood and adding it a little bit more to the center of the lips. Now I'm going to go into my BH Cosmetics 120 palette, and I'm just taking the red shade and dragging it down from the lash line and a little bit above the brows. Using the same palette we were just using, I'm taking the darkest shade and I'm just going to deepen up the eyes even more because I felt like it needed to be a little bit darker. And then you want to go back into the blending brush and just blend everything out. And I thought it would be fun to have my friends help me out on my voiceover, so...
Hi, now this is your girl Iron. We're gonna take the eyeliner and we're gonna run it through the waterline. Like this. Like this?
Hey, this is Ayodele, and we're gonna pop on that dark eyeshadow right on top of that eyeliner.
Alright.
In action!
Hey, what up? This is Miko, and we're gonna take that red lipstick again and create more vein under the eyes.
Alright, Kimchi dolls, this is JT, and we're going to take the blood and apply it around the border of the prosthetic to conceal it.
So those were a few of my friends. So yeah, I'm just applying more blood to the prosthetic so that I can conceal the edges because it was starting to show a little bit more than I wanted. Yeah, and that's pretty much it, you guys. I know it seems like a lot of blood, but you could add less or you could add more. It's honestly Halloween, so you can do whatever the heck you want to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this half zombie, half human makeup tutorial. Please thumbs up the video if you enjoyed. That would mean a lot to me. And that's pretty much it, you guys. Please leave any Halloween requests in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye!